blower blowing the heat off it, not a blower underneath it. Yeah, no, it drafts really good. That length of pipe, it really pulls great. But there's no blower in it, yeah. I'll show you. There's a, what I think really helps it is, there's a catalyst. I don't know if you heard of those ones before. Right up in here, there's a series of holes. Right there, it's like a honeycomb structure.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of an afterburner, so it forces right now.
Not right now, honey.
That gate open, it can go up to flue. But when I close this gate, it forces it so smoke comes out. It forces it through that honeycomb there, and
it's got to reverse.
It burns up those gases better. Yeah.
I said no, honey, not right now. After dinner, you can.
The only thing is, I get this, and I don't know how to prevent it.
I think good stuff.
Yeah.
And the ashes.
What is it that you want?
Oh, the ash is down here, yeah.
Okay.
So, right there.
What is it?
It's a gift.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
An Oreo? And who brought the Oreos?
You can't get the ashes out.
No, exactly.
Grandpa Skelly brought them?
Yeah, I'm glad that they didn't used to do that, but there's a, Yep.
Yeah, you'll get a lot of use out of it.
I can't believe the heat it does to this house. You know, like, I was
yeah,
all
but you're insulated better than the older ones. And
yeah, we have to,
honestly. I don't know how they measure BTUs with a wood stove anyway.
Yeah.
Because everybody,
right.
You know, you got 2 sticks in it or 6.
And even the wood is going to burn differently, right?
Yeah.
So we're happy with it, boy.
Does it hold fire all night?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and
that's good. It's always fun to have a place to really get warm.
Yep. So
you got an airspace in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's actually, well, this obviously is double wall, but when it gets to here, it's triple, right?
Right. Yeah, I see it. It's bigger.
I asked all the salesmen and did my own research, and like the one guy kind of trusted said that the stuff that you could buy that had the blanket versus just a single airspace was better. He showed me, he put a torch up to it and he flamed it, and but the triple wall up here, the first layer is a blanket. So it gives it that insulation.
That's the best you can get.
Yeah, so the hardest part is there's a truss. There's a truss right here. So to get that never fails. I thought I was gonna have to do this big series of offsets, and I did not want to do that, you know. But what's the history on that gun, John? What's the history on that gun?
It's a 50 Thompson Center.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Pick it up at an auction or?
75 yards. Yeah, you could shoot 100.
Yeah.
There's one down in the gun shop. That guy's got for sale a custom made one, 1,000-yard gun.
Really?
Got the targets he shot with it. Right. You know, 1,000 yards is one of them.
What brand? What brand is it?
It's unreal long barreled.
Really? Huh.
If a guy had tons of money, it'd be fun to own it.
For sure.
You could cover this whole field with it.
Yeah. I never had any much luck with shotgun, ever.
We gotta be close.
Tara shot her first buck right out here, about 60 yards. The only one she ever got with me. We were here Sunday morning, and it came out 10 o'clock in the morning. She shot it.
I hunted one day with Jim and his brothers down in Front Street. Kind of like this. It was wet snow, a little warmer.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no snow on the trees.
Yeah.
The Indians say when it's sticky, no sticky, made it won't stay.
Yeah.
No sticky sticks, that's because it's cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got home probably about 4 o'clock. He went around on the northeast road. He said, let's go down the edge of the swamp a minute. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'll tell you, I'm out of gas. There's a willow tree in there. I said, if I get to that willow, I'll be right there at quitting time. It was brush everywhere.
Yeah.
I was going through the brush like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got about 10 feet from that willow. I see a deer take off.
Mm-hmm.
Part of it had fell down, so I climbed up on it. and I see a buck jump the fence. Well, I knew Jim had just went down in that side.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, well, shoot, and he'll turn around.
Yeah.
So I shot, and nothing happened. I shot again, nothing. The deer was just loping.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, well, I'll shoot one more time. I put it on the deer, raised it up, shot it. He did a somersault.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a good feeling.
He did. So now I got to go through all kinds of brush to get to that fence.
Yeah.
And when I got to the deer, Jim was standing there and a guy from Ohio.
Yeah.
And when we got done, gotten it out, I had to take Jim in and show him my 3 cases.
Yeah.
He couldn't believe it. It was 230 paces.
Okay.
The slug went in just back of me
With a shotgun.
and stopped right there.
Wow. That'll do the job.
Yeah.
Wow.
The sad part of that was it was just pure luck.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't get them if you don't shoot.
No. I'll never forget the time you, me, and Monty and Jim went up there to that swamp, and you know, what do you guys drop
He
us
told
off?
you to look for a tree.
A pine tree. Yeah. Much less like we're half a mile down the road in this thick swamp as you could get.
I felt sorry for you because he always figured everybody knew everything like he did.
Yeah. But you wouldn't believe it, John. I'll never forget. About halfway to where we met
The
you.
only thing I told you is don't cross the creek.
Yeah.
That's where you'd have got in trouble.
Yeah. But about halfway to you guys, I jumped a buck, John, in there. He knew I had to step on him to get him out of there. But I did.
You said he was lunging.
And
through
I
the
just
brush.
watched it. If I would have had a pistol, John, I could have done one of those, and but that was unbelievable.
My God, it wants to commit suicide.
Yeah.
And it's a dope.
Yeah. It's a good sign, though.
That must be yours. It's 10 minutes early.
Yeah. That's actually a little buck, John. Spike. Actually, it's a little buck. The one in the back. No 4-point or something. He's looking out of their woods like there's something in there.
There's one in the woods down there.
Yeah, there's gotta be. I feel like I...
Oh, you got your thing. That's the one I see moving before.
Yeah, that's what
That's a doe, too.
Boy, he's really on that doe. That little fawn. He's got a little brow tine on the right. I can see the horns on him. There's another one behind. It's a buck too, but he's not as big as that one. There he is.
Right there.
Yeah. Let's wait, if you wouldn't mind, John. Do you want to? Let's wait. He might be catching our wind. Let's wait until he comes out in the field, because that... Oh, darn it. What? Well, it's December 19th, the last day of New York Muzzleloader, the preseason before Christmas. Grandpa Skelly and I are here in the blind, sitting over our best food plot. We're kind of covered up in doe, and 3 bucks so far. One was a shooter, and we just started opening the window, and something got his attention and took him back up into the woods where he came from. He was a decent little 8-point, and we got a couple of young bucks out here we could shoot, but Grandpa's waiting for a bigger one, so... We got a couple coming down off the hill right now. We got about 20 minutes of light left, so it's been a good night. We've seen probably 15, 20 deer so far. You see the one I'm talking? He's got a pretty good side, doesn't he?
He's only got one over that buck that was gonna come out, huh?
No. You know, John, he has a brow tine on the other side. This one does. Man, that's too bad.
He's either a 2-year-old or going the other way.
Yeah. There's something down here in the bottom, John, too. Right down there. Right where the other ones all came out of this morning.
Come on, you sucker. Belongs to the ages. Boy, there's powder right there too.
Yep.